I have to give Adam Blampide some credit. That's a hell of an announcement for Refuse to Lose. The Young Bucks against the War Machine with the tag gold at stake.
Young Bucks, the War Machine, the WCPW Tag Team titles, October the 2nd, Refuse to Lose on iPay-Per-View.
Here comes a legend, Dave Bradshaw. Maybe a legend in his own mind. I've heard you say that before. That may make Alex Gracie even more dangerous.
Where is he then?
Being a legend. That's what legends do, Dave Bradshaw. They are always a legend.
We do have other business to take care of tonight, you know, Gracie.
We're on Gracie's dime. We're on Gracie's watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following singles match set for one fall. It will decide the #1 contendership to the WCPW Internet Championship. Introducing first.
Where is he?
Where's he gone? Again, not like we're in a hurry or anything.
Maybe Gracie doesn't think Newcastle is worthy of his presence. I would have to agree with that.
Well, fine by me. Let him leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring at this time, from Nottingham, he is the legend, Alex Gracie.
Look at what he is wearing.
You know, it takes a bold man to wear a Nottingham Forest shirt and walk with a swagger.
Well, we're not going to get into that, but Alex Gracie, a huge fan of his hometown team. Newcastle won't like it. Gracie, he doesn't care. Prospect became legend, Bradshaw.
I wasn't aware that Nottingham Forest was still in business. Last time they were relevant was about 1980.
Alex Gracie's very much in business, paying good money to Bad Bones to take care of his problems.
Well, speaking of problems, Gracie has a big one here. The technical wizard, and for my money, the best pro wrestler in the world today, Zack Sabre Jr.
Technical ecstasy.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, hailing from the Isle of Sheppey, there is only one, Zack Sabre Jr.
I don't always agree with our ring announcer Stevie Aaron, but he's right on the money there. One of a kind, Zack Sabre Jr. One of these two men, either Sabre Jr. or Gracie, is in the next few minutes going to become the #1 contender for Gabriel Kidd's Internet title.
That's huge. And think about this, Alex Gracie believes he is a legend. Well, nobody would be able to doubt that. If Gracie could get by Zack Sabre Jr. and then defeat Gabriel Kidd for that WCPW Internet title.
So Gracie and Kidd, or Gracie and Sabre Jr. rather.
Yeah, you're getting ahead of yourself.
Going to face off. Gracie would like to face Kidd.
That's a huge match for Alex Gracie. Tag team star in WCPW for much of the past year, now standing on his own merits.
Sabre Jr., of course, has been a huge part of the Pro Wrestling World Cup this past week. Lost in the quarterfinals to Kushida, who we're going to see in the final a little bit later on.
And this is interesting. Zack Sabre Jr. always likes to pick one body part and stick to it throughout the entirety of a match. Alex Gracie will be fully aware of that. This man does his homework.
Gracie well versed in a variety of martial arts.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
Sabre Jr., a student of the mat game since he was a young boy. Trained at NWA UK Hammerlock, the legendary school that produced the likes of Finn Balor and Doug Williams, among many others.
There's no doubt that Zack Sabre Jr. will be the favourite here in Newcastle, and not least because of the colours Alex Gracie came out wearing, but Gracie can't let that affect him during this match.
Sabre has legs wrapped around the head of Alex Gracie. Gracie, though, is on top. Sabre needs to be careful, his shoulders don't stay down.
All it takes is 3 seconds, Bradshaw.
We saw a technical masterclass between Sabre Jr. and Kushida in that quarter-final on Thursday.
Gracie just pushing away repeatedly at the chest of Sabre Jr.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get the kind of respect and basic courtesy that you get from Kushida when you're facing Gracie.
Again, though, Gracie believes that he is the best. And that's half the battle, Bradshaw. This man he's a real deep thinker. I know that personally from working with him in Prospect.
I'm sorry, you think when a man who has such a high opinion of himself that he decides to call himself a legend, you think that's a positive character attribute, do you?
Absolutely, yes I do. Self-belief, it breeds winning, and that is all that matters in pro wrestling. Alex Gracie is fully aware of that.
Look at Sabre Jr. squeezing the head of Gracie again. Gracie's head may be turning blue here, and he's got the left leg as well, bending that backwards.
Manipulating body parts.
Gracie again, though, got the shoulders down briefly.
Gracie has to watch the leg there. Zack Sabre Jr. was working on the arm earlier in the match. Now he focuses on the leg. Gracie not looking too sprightly after that.
Sabre Jr. just taking his time here, as is Gracie. High stakes here, clearly. A shot at the internet title somewhere down the road, on the line.
Oh, Gracie screaming out in pain.
Twist in the neck there is Sabre Jr.
It's wrenching at the neck.
And Gracie demanding a break. Referee Linsky saying that both men need to break. They've got a tangle of arms there.
Oh.
That wasn't exactly a clean break.
Nose to nose. Gracie so eager to prove himself here in singles competition. There's an internet title shot at stake here.
Yeah. Gracie is Gracie clearly looking like he's annoyed by the progress of Sabre Jr. I should say, and Sabre Jr. kicking the elbow of Gracie. My word.
That's what Gracie had to avoid. That's going to hurt for the rest of this match.
Again, both of these men so badly want a shot at Gabriel Kidd's internet title.
You have to believe that the champion is watching on. Who will he face?
He's bending the fingers as he Sabre Jr. Look at this. Constantly twisting at any spare limb of his opponent.
It's a clinic anytime Zack Sabre Jr. is in that ring, and again down on the arm.
Gracie feeling the pain again of that move from Sabre Jr., who's going to try and do more damage. Sabre Jr. likes to use the Article 50, as he calls it, the cross arm breaker, to put away opponents. Been doing that for years, and we're looking for another clean break here. We didn't get one last time. We're not going to get one this time either.
Gracie over the head of the referee, striking Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, look at that. This is a different Alex Gracie than the man I knew, Bradshaw. He's taking things to a whole new level.
Yeah, well, Gracie's talent inside the ring is not in doubt, but his credentials as a human being are in considerable doubt after he betrayed his best friend and longtime tag team partner, Lucas Archer, a couple of months ago.
Archer and Gracie were almost like brothers. I didn't think anything could separate them. James R. Kennedy couldn't, Drake couldn't. Nothing could separate these men. Alex Gracie was the one who made the decision to split that team.
Sabre Jr. trying to bend the fingers again. Instead, he's got the boot of Gracie into his throat, right into the windpipe there of Sabre Jr., and that will slow this technical wizard from Kent right down.
Well, you can hear the crowd almost stunned into silence here, believing that Zack Sabre Jr. would have put Alex Gracie away by now, but not so fast. This man doesn't call himself a legend for no reason.
Gracie with a big body slam. Sabre Jr. not even allowing a 1 count there.
Oh,
might have a choice after that, because Gracie bringing things up a couple of gears here in terms of the intensity of his offense. He'll go for a cover here. He hooks the leg. A 2 count, and Sabre Jr. is feeling the pain here from Alex Gracie. Gracie able to turn the tables quite effectively in the past couple of minutes.
Look, Gracie just, he was bad-mouthing Zack Sabre Jr. there. That caused the technical wizard to blast him with a huge forearm, big uppercut.
Sabre tried to charge, got a low sidewalk slam from Gracie. Gracie will try again for the cover, another 2 count.
Gracie's going for a lot of covers here. He knows what's at stake here. This is all about getting a shot at Gabriel Kidd in the internet title. Alex Gracie knows with championship gold comes status, and that's what he wants for his singles career in WCPW.
Sabre Jr. having another great year worldwide. He has been having every year for the past several. He's recently just come back from the G1 Climax tournament in New Japan. Look at those strikes from Gracie, though.
Thuggish side of Alex Gracie's character emerging here.
Sabre Jr. with an impressive debut in that G1 Climax. 5 wins, 4 losses. One of those wins against the legendary Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Sabre Jr. now favouring the back. He hit that corner buckle hard.
Sabre is...
I think people are stunned, Bradshaw, by the control and poise of Alex Gracie here against Zack Sabre Jr., more than holding his own.
Gracie is a tough fighter, there's no doubt about that. Maybe that wasn't quite clear to everyone when he was sort of enjoying life with all the fun and games of being part of Prospect with Lucas Archer, but we're seeing a new mean streak to Gracie recently. There's a high leg lariat. Sabre's shoulders down again for 2.
Close but no cigar for Gracie. He looks at senior official Steve Linsky with a really angry look in his eyes. He believed that was 3. Not quite.
Gracie again stalking Sabre Jr. Thinks that he is well on his way towards victory here in Newcastle. Sabre and a counter and again into the left arm. Targets it like a missile to Sabre Jr.
He's so quick, Sabre Jr. Just when you think you have this man where you want him, he slips out and smashes you with something you never even saw coming.
Such clinical precision in the strategy of Sabre Jr. Knows exactly what he wants to do to an opponent, exactly what part of the body he needs to soften to go along with his plan for how he's going to win the match. There's a big snap suplex from Sabre.
Sabre lining up for here. Went
for the PK, no one there. Rolls him through, going to go for the cross arm breaker. The cross arm breaker attempt from Sabre Jr. and very quickly Gracie gets his foot in the ropes.
Well, he had a foot just under the ropes, just by the tippy toes there. That's all that matters, though. Doesn't matter how much of your foot contacts that rope. As soon as it does, the referee is legally obligated to call for the break.
It shows you the difference as to a few centimetres can make. If Gracie had been very slightly differently positioned in the ring, he wouldn't have been able to reach with his feet there, and he would have had to tap.
Look at this from Sabre Jr. just twisting Alex Gracie's arms in places I never thought it could go.
A demented chiropractor sometimes it looks like. Zack Sabre Jr. rolling through, bridging upwards, and that's how
close.
Very similar pinning predicament was how Sabre Jr. ended up losing to Kushida in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. And Gracie goes for a cover again. Another 2 count. Once again, the #1 contendership for the internet title on the line here in this one.
So important for both these men. Zack Sabre Jr., a decorated athlete across the world. Alex Gracie hoping to become that in singles competition. That could start that journey with the internet title.
Neither Gracie or Sabre Jr. have held championship gold so far in WCPW, though.
Very true.
Gracie went for the kick. Sabre Jr. grabbed him by the leg. He's holding on to the leg. And there's the kick. That's what Gracie wanted, but it's Sabre Jr. who gets it, and he'll get it twice.
Just screaming Gracie with that big penalty kick.
Well, that's the most successful on-target penalty kicks we've seen from an Englishman in a World Cup for some time.
Well played.
Pains me to say that.
The less said about Scotland, the better, believe me. Ignore all that. Who's going to win this match and become the #1 contender for the WCPW Internet title?
Sabre Jr.
Neither man moving quickly.
Yeah, look at this. They're staring at each other, though. It's like two predators eyeing each other up. Sabre, I think, looking for a suplex, trying to lift Gracie off his feet. Gracie countering. And Gracie.
Oh, it's a boot to the midsection from Gracie.
There's the elbow smasher, #1. An uppercut, in fact, that second one, really, from Sabre Jr.
Gracie falls back into the corner.
Oh, my God, there's a running uppercut right in the corner. Sabre Jr. getting fired up here. A global audience watching this one, and oh my!
Oh, look at this. Alex Gracie on a submission master, looking to make Sabre Jr. tap out.
Look at Sabre Jr.'s face. Sabre Jr.'s face. He is close to passing out here. Oh, Sabre counters. Sabre bending he's bending the left leg.
Gracie must make it to the ropes, otherwise it's all over.
Sabre Jr. has Gracie by the face and by the leg, and Gracie again gets to the ropes.
Just escapes, and now on the count of 3, Sabre Jr. I don't think he wanted to let go of Alex Gracie. No option, otherwise he would have been disqualified.
Just shows you how dangerous Sabre Jr. is. He can strike on any part of the body from any position. Gracie learning that he has to have his wits about him and then some at every single moment of this one.
Oh, these strikes are something else from both these tremendous athletes here.
Sabre striking to the face, a slap across the face in response from Gracie. Gracie trying to fight back.
Well, there's just a straight headbutt from Gracie and a straight big boot from Zack Sabre Jr.
I think it's a mistake to try and go strike for strike with Zack Sabre Jr.
Well, don't forget the mixed martial arts background of Alex Gracie, though.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Gracie, oh my, the high knee.
Evidence of it. Gracie's not to be messed with when it comes to strikes, trust me. I've seen this man train many times, and it's impressed me. Oh!
Went for the fall from Gracie, but the octopus hold. Octopus hold from Sabre Jr. Almost had Gracie all tied up. Instead, oh my! Dropping to his knees. The head of Sabre Jr. bouncing off the mat. Gracie could pull off an upset against Sabre Jr. here, but Sabre got out just, and I mean just.
You ain't kidding. Alex Gracie, no idea, along with us here at the announce booth, quite how Zack Sabre Jr. managed to get out of that one, but he did. Gabriel Kidd, you have to believe, is watching on. Oh, wait a minute.
Now, Gracie...
This isn't smart.
No, it's not smart at all. He's grabbed the nunchucks. He's very proficient with using those, but it's not going to help him win a match where they are obviously banned.
He thinks better of it, throws the nunchucks down. Something else in mind from Alex Gracie to become the #1 contender.
Yeah, he's looking for the fall from Gracie, I think. The fall from Gracie, if he can. Sabre Jr., oh, Sabre! Look at him wrenching at the throat, at the neck.
Oh!
And he's wrapped his legs around as well. Extra leverage here.
This is dangerous.
The body scissors. And wrap the arm up. Oh my God, he's wrapping up every part of Alex Gracie's body.
No way for Gracie to escape.
And Gracie taps. Sabre Jr. is your winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match as a result of a submission and your #1 contender to the Internet Championship, Zack Sabre Jr.
Zack Sabre Jr. becomes the #1 contender for the Internet title. That means he will at some point down the road get a shot at Gabriel Kidd on a date to be decided. Sabre Jr. just a step away from championship gold now here in WCPW. A quarterfinal exit in the Pro Wrestling World Cup, but straight back on the horse, so to speak, as Sabre Jr. in hot pursuit of championship gold. Well, right now, it is time for the WCPW title to be decided. The prestigious one, Joe Hendry, going to defend against former WWE star Jack Swagger.